Hi guys, good morning. I'm in Long Island. I'm getting ready to go do a dropping off a customer car, but I need to. Since yesterday, I was supposed to make this video um about problem resolution, how to solve your problem, whether it's a relationship problem with like a business problem, whatever it is. Uh, I'm just gonna let it flow, guys. So a lot of times we turn on these cameras. Um, you see a lot of people going into uh, fast food stores, not solving their problem. Like they have an issue with maybe their food, and it's just happening a lot these days. And it's a little annoying, and it's disappointing to see that our children, and when I say our children, I mean as a whole, like that village, it's very disappointing to see that adults act like children, adults act like wild animals, basically, like who raised you, the proper way to do it is if you go into an establishment, you're not happy, don't shop there again, or you call for the manager and our corporate office and you write a letter or you talk to somebody on a higher scale, you know? If you're not happy, it's basically the proper channel. Go to the proper channel, the next level up to make your complaint. You don't go behind the counter to fight and throw food. You're going to get arrested and you should feel humiliated because the whole world is watching you acting like a fool. And if you have children or nieces and nephews watching you, it's horrible. Even grandkids as well, because, we know that older people are doing it too. There's no wise counsel anymore. If you find somebody that give you wise counsel, it's like very rare these days, people like, you want people around you to tell you the truth. If you're doing wrong, you want them to say that's wrong. You don't want somebody around you that cheering you on when you're doing bad things. That's not good. That's not a friend. Okay? You need to be corrected. That's horrible. And then like it just works in every relationship. Like if you hurt someone, did whatever the deed is that you did to someone, it just carries over, and then the grudge and the resentment start because you don't know how to apologize to the person. Why? Because you're not submitted to God. So if you're not submitted to God, you know what I mean? You're not going to feel that conviction. You know what I mean? God is very, very important. Like if society keep acting the way they're doing now, it's just going to be like out of control. This is why the authorities have to keep on making new rules for people that like to break the rules, so then the good people suffer in the end, because you have all these ridiculous rules that basically you should just know. But if the question is who raised you, if the person didn't raise you properly, again, it goes back to telling you when you're doing something wrong, not spoiling your kids, and they think that when they get out here in society, people are going to cheer them on and they're going to get a rude awakening. They're going to get a rude awakening. It's something else I wanted to say. And please, guys, leave it down here in your comment. I want to say how important it is, whether you're old or young, for you to know that you are carrying generations. You yourself are carrying generations behind you. You understand? There's somebody coming up. There's a niece and a nephew, a grandchild watching you, a child watching you. When you step in the room, right? People already know based on your aura who you are. You come in the room, you don't open your mouth, you don't say good morning. You come in the room with an attitude, and you don't understand that your attitude in that room is so thick. It's so thick. Let me tell you, I used to be that person that walk in with an attitude, and because I didn't know better. It's not that my parents didn't raise me right, is that I had this thing on my shoulder where I thought people hold me something. It's not like that. You understand? When you're young and dumb, you're a teenager, you're a young adult, you think that people hold you stuff. You think that you're it. It's not like that. I knew better. You know what I mean? But I had this chip on my shoulders. And now that reflection is a great thing. You know, going in that secret place and just reflecting on your life and just trying to do better. When you're trying to become the best person that you can, that higher self, you're going to reflect and look into yourself. And again, when you submit it to God, you know the order. God is over your life, over your household. You'll try to be better. You know, you'll try to be the best person that you can be. And it's a great feeling, you know? It's horrible. Sometimes, guys, things are just not worth an argument. You know, you don't have to always voice your opinion for things. You don't always have to be argumentative. You don't always have to do that. Sometimes silence is good too. It's very, very powerful and strong. You know, I'm not talking about giving people the silent treatment. That's horrible. That's abuse, by the way. I'm just talking about not every incident you need to argue. Sometimes you just need to listen. Listening is a great skill. Observe. You understand me? You don't always got to be like talking all the time. Learn to observe. Be a good listener. Be a good friend. A good wife. A good husband. Okay? A good business partners. Don't betray people. You know? Your character matters. You know, it's such a great feeling when people can say, oh, I trust Sharon. I know that if I give her an assignment, she's going to do it like if it's her own business. That is great. Your character speaks for itself. But then on the other side of that, if you tell somebody, you know, if you're not showing up, right? If somebody tell you to be there at 12 o'clock, you don't show up until 2, you know? They know that you are always late. They can't depend on you. You're not dependable. You know, you need to work on that, guys. And the society that we're living in, no one is waiting on you because there's always somebody that can do it better or just as good as you. I always talk about the 99.99, you know, like if something happens to you, you're not number 99, they're going to replace you with 100 tomorrow. You understand? We got to get better, guys. You know, we adults talk about the children all the time. Oh, look how they're acting. Wow. They are our reflection. What are we doing to make them act like that? Okay? It's just a mirror. So, learn to resolve your issues like an adult. And if you're a young adult, you know, seek wise counsel. Better yet, get on your knees and talk to God. And open that book, The Basic Instructions of Life, which is the Bible, and read it. It has a lot of meat and potato in there. It talks about everything. Love, sex, how to be a good wife, husband. It talks about business. It talks about prosperity. It talks about the world. It talks about wars, and it just talks about so many things, you know. Go and read the Bible. Just take your time and read it little by little. You know what I'm saying? And just try to be the best person you can be. Don't stab people in the back, basically, is what I'm saying. All right? All right, guys, could you just leave your comment down here? I got to go now, but this video has been on my mind. I was supposed to do it from yesterday, but I said this morning I have a little time. Let me do it for you guys. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, comment. I love your comment, guys. And make sure you give me that subscription. I appreciate it so much. My channel is authentic. Let it grow slowly and steadily because I don't want to buy subscription. Okay? So please, guys, subscribe to my channel. And I thank you guys for being here. If there's a topic you would like to talk about, please send it to my email, which is rosesresources@gmail.com. And roses is with a S. Resources with a S @gmail.com. I got to go. Have a great day, guys.